Today we are to Whale High is dead. So we're going to go I go how we talk about that how we hold back. So I can do side high the fuck color is already dead, right? They got some do all that here, because now they are dead again. And hanging out we have to do a work going out dead. So I can't even talk about where high is dead. No, we're not going to back it. We're not going to go and talk about her dad. I'm going to do with that. The video going to have we talk. But you got with that. Anyway, that's good work here.
Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a double feature of MGA news. I'm combining these into one video just because I wanted to. We're going to be talking about some Bratz dolls, some new Bratz dolls, and what may possibly be the last Rainbow High news ever. We don't know this for sure, but it's a rumor going around currently. Let's get into it. So this comes from Seeing Mount on Twitter, but it was also found on Telegram, which I don't quite know what Telegram is, but I know that it's a legitimate source most of the time. Like, you more often than not will find, like, accurate information on there. So it says that there is a bit of a rumor going around that the Rainbow High team has been disbanded. And this is what it says. It's a translation from Russian, but it says, there is information about the closure of the Rainbow High brand. The design team has been disbanded. Only the releases of previously planned collections, which are currently in production stage, are expected. So that means that there would probably be some like straggler releases of stuff that was already in production that will make it to market. Possibly, I don't know if they would do it the same way they did it with the Final Mermaids line, where it was picked up by one retailer and only sold by them in Europe, because that's what happened with the Slumber Party Mermaids line. So I don't know if that would happen with whatever final release for Rainbow High there might be floating around. I mean, the Pretty in Paris dolls just came out, and there are like the babysitting tweens, and that's kind of all we knew about. I think there was like rumors of a collector Rainbow High doll that people assumed to be Bella, but we never actually found out who it was. I don't know if that doll ever reached production. Maybe she did, and maybe that doll will see a release. I don't know. But basically, it seems to be possible that Rainbow High is now dead. And honestly, I would have preferred them to go out on a high note pre-slime reboot, because, like, really, the only thing that was worthwhile to come out of this weird era were the Shadow High collector dolls.
Yeah,
and the Shadow High. Basically, the Shadow High stuff was good. I wish they weren't unarticulated most of the time. The collector dolls have the original bodies. I wish everything did. But, like, instead of going out with a bang, they went out with a whimper. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe this, like, final line that was in production is going to be something, like, really amazing that blows us all away, and it's like, oh, shit, Rainbow High is dead now, and this was it. This was where they were going. Oh, man. But I can't really envision that. I don't know. Rainbow High really devolved into something sad towards the end. So maybe it's for the best that it ends here until they bring it back in like 10 years for a nostalgia reboot. And in terms of Bratz news, we have these two collector dolls, which are a collaboration.
Okay, now we talk about. So what have we talked about? Yeah, I think it's kind of the back is way high debt. Yeah, no, I could do yeah, I could kind of weak. I could call you his guy, the set to and all and call it okay, do make how or set the other your Googie, Huggy, Day, and Sunny watch why. Right. Anymore. So they're quite okay, we cocky and they Sunny try, I think. Because that's how we talk about. So can you see that we have we really just yeah to what? If I record that I just call when made it always all rocky okay it's great because that's what the way I see it. So I just vocal with the background of the call that and I just so we like you see I can see we not walking the video and Mexico too. And we got done, we got every week a week away. So yeah. Now it's it can't call the bad. Because this week you say it's just really bad the bad. God's way. What? When we see it, it calls us the upway high to it. And me kind of like kick hard way, or do the good, good again go having a tail ha, or it can kind of look like trick to a guy. So yeah. Now let's talk about okay. I want to talk about. So that like I had a wee dream and they can go. I didn't know the actual very high. So are they the bakery? I think we go talk about that. The episode only kind of mega and bakery. They how to sell how we see it. See it. And how it only has to extra how we not a lot of episode one. Only I managed one. What? And it only was of baking in my page one. I get to like always read that season last year, and because the kids were high who and the joke to get and then quite the get to her high always to quite out one. Like it's the get way high to quite out. I get quite out to way high gaga the quite twice. What? They may go to figure set, they don't we get better and they dog I mean not a dog what did because the way I could get jaw a big carrot and toy because they don't do back so they can kind of will get back or they would so I feel like Mary Kai is here to cake with high because Mary Kai goes so similar to Wiggle High guy. They look so similar to Wiggle High guy. Like with the guy color. The side doesn't value so much. It doesn't make high the K to cake with high. Let me show you what you're talking about. I quaking and the guy similar to Wiggle High. Hi, how can great color and you get like we're here I'm going to do a cake with high and we did do a dog it now. What do you high get that? Okay. Hey, so let's die we're here to a cake with high. Wait, the same that they talk a door. Well, maybe I got a how can we have come back and we go. After that, or how can we go? Yeah, I get that my hacker. Here too. We have we that. Yeah, on the door light over. Then oh yeah, after that we go. Yeah, because look like the night we here too. Okay, very high. Good night thought with the whole way car guy, and we did digger okay. We saw. Until now, we have to work and we high with that. I mean, kind of sense. The only kind of do look kind of look so to way high. Don't always have seeds one. I got to get the cake with high one. So don't kind of not get door like your Pocky, Jay, Willie, and Stony one. How can you get door? I'll make it fire, and Sire, and Bagger, and Meyer, and I get. And cause that's your door now, kid. Take a cool barrier. And kind of going out to the barrier here to call that, and kind of can her Sarah, because Sarah what is it he like? And kind of go back and way high is dad to her, or because her wiggle gay. Hockey is called out with a wiggle. What have hockey go? We're good and he got the bag. Yeah, the bag a big guy like a big the bag a tickle so it make it look like a bag is da where we high again I go to another week of big high try. Okay. And one day. Big weekly. Hey, not go call it go back and then and not make it zero guy and he said every time to make it zero and 04 and 03 baby all time and 1 and 02 can make it cooker okay get so and cocker again to why. Okay, I got way high and in the fat K. Anyway, I got the year here they feel like lie. Cái đó tôi đi ra thì佢哋你但係佢學嘅係嗰個。即係佢會係一個一位係爹的佢一個的爹，一位係爹一個係食嘅位個位佢，一個白嘅嘅位係我就可以可以出來。然後就會係嘅愛得好嘅嘅位嘅。就 effective en dat ben ik zeer zeer en zeer kwaad hoor. Ik feel like I can think guys that you way high over. So go out the other cocky. He go go in my way try to buy all the old high according to like week of face why. Right. Okay. Well, you really get going on. That's because you going on cocker. He will cocker. Or try hacking a look at angry to me try. Yeah. So guys, that's recording called the back. And that's hacker to way hard. So yeah, they could jacket called the back. Hacker to be high. Right, a hooky hey hooky to do I they August a Becky they do he do it's going to work cookie on it's going to wear high in the back cage why but yeah that's a quite in the back way high there and like you could just get on the cocky they so week okay I just follow week like you got on the cocky and a week okay hey it's a car why right. Yeah, it does like say well yeah, see over high where we I okay with how could the way we go why or guy to way or guy you want guys so yeah this equal probably it's recording on the back and going high and out that I really gonna do it get old to go out try and when it hit wing okay they can who like what we go was right I go guy I gotta do it to get out but the digger like going cocky like figures there or like diggy like sack quite or do what I'll just struggle maybe like the always agree to me. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If the guy quite wait to the call you can go away, there. Bye.